Welcome back everyone. Today I'll be showing you how to make these really soft flower earrings. For this tutorial I'm using this wool yarn, 2.75mm crochet hook, scissors, and I'll also need a bead for the middle of the flower, earring hook, crochet needle to hide the tail ends, and these small pliers for making jewelry. Alright, let's begin the pattern. To start, let's make a slip knot. And make 4 chains. After we make the 4 chains, let's connect with a slip stitch into the first chain. And then we'll continue by making chain 3. After we have completed the 3 chains, we're going to make a double crochet inside this ring. So yarn over, insert the hook into the ring, grab the yarn, pull it through, and now you have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 more. So that's your double crochet. From here we're going to make 2 chains, 1, 2, and then make 2 more double crochets inside the ring. So yarn over, insert the hook in the ring, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 more, and 1 more, yarn over, hook in the ring, grab the yarn and pull through. Once you have 3 loops on the hook, you'll do yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2 more. From here we're going to make chain 2 again, and then 2 more double crochets in the ring. Yarn over, insert the hook in the ring, pull through, pull through 2, pull through 2 more, 1 more double crochet. And let's do chain 2 again, and 2 more double crochets. If you notice, what we have here is 1, 2, 3 spaces, 3 chain 2 spaces. We need 5. So let's do 2 more chains, and then 2 more double crochets in the ring. And we need 5 chain 2 spaces, because ultimately what we're going to end up doing is 5 petals. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make 2 more chains and then slip stitch into the 3rd chain. So 1, 2, 3. This is where we're going to do a slip stitch. So this is what we have so far. Again, we have 5 chain 2 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To continue the pattern, we're going to do chain 3 again. And then we're going to do 2 double crochets into the next stitch. So it's right directly above that first double crochet that we did in the previous round, right here. So yarn over, insert the hook, grab the yarn, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So 2 of them. So that was one more. All right, so this is the start of one of the petals. In order to curve this petal, we're gonna have to work into this space. The way it's going to work is we're going to do 2 double crochets, but the way that those would work is once you do yarn over, you're going to insert the hook behind this double crochet that is directly underneath the 2 double crochets we just made. Yarn over, insert the hook behind this double crochet, yarn over, pull through, and let's complete the double crochet, and we'll do one more just like that. Yarn over, insert the hook, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now because this is gonna curve in many different ways, it might be a little bit tricky. I'll try my best to show it. From here, once we have completed the 2 double crochets behind that post, we're going to do chain 2 and then slip stitch behind the same post. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to insert the hook behind that post, so this is basically half of one of the petals. The way the pattern is going to continue is we're going to do another curve just like that, but on the next post. So in our previous round, those were 2 double crochets into the same stitch that we made. This was the chain 2 on this side, and this is the chain 2 on the other side. This first post is where we're going to continue making the next petal. So in order to do that, we're going to have to make a slip stitch. First step, we're here. We just worked into the behind this double crochet. We are going to work behind this double crochet now next, and to do that, turn your whole pattern, turn your whole work counterclockwise, so it's kind of upside down, and then insert the hook again from the right to the left, okay, behind that double crochet. You're going to grab the yarn, pull it through, and then do a slip stitch. From here, our pattern is still upside down. We're going to do 2 chains, 1, 2, and then just like we did here, we're going to do 2 double crochets behind that same post, that same double crochet. So yarn over, insert the hook behind the double crochet, grab the yarn, pull it through, and complete the double crochet like you normally do. Pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 more, and then 1 more, yarn over, insert the hook behind that double crochet, behind that post, grab the yarn, pull it through, and complete the double crochet. Pull through 2, pull through 2 more. So this is kind of forming the next petal, right? From here, we're going to do 2 double crochets in the stitch directly above that, right here. Let's look at it from the front. Right there in that stitch. So yarn over, insert the hook, grab the yarn, pull it through, pull through 2, and pull through 2 more. One more time, yarn over, in the same stitch, grab the yarn, pull through, and complete the double crochet. All right, so here is where we are. Looks like a bear. From here, we continue making the other half of this petal. So we're going to work behind this double crochet post, and we're going to do 2 double crochets there. Yarn over, insert the hook behind the post, grab the yarn and pull through, and complete the double crochet. One more time, yarn over, place the hook behind the post, behind the double crochet, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And just like what we did here, we're going to do 2 chains and then slip stitch behind that same post we just did the 2 double crochets. We've got 1 full petal and 1 half petal. So let's continue and repeat the same thing as we did before. Turn your work, and now we're going to do a slip stitch behind the next double crochet post. So this is where the chain 2 are. Ignore that space. We're going to insert the hook behind this double crochet and slip stitch. And I'm turning this pattern so much. I'm trying to be as neat as possible. Then chain 2 like we did before. And now we're going to do 2 double crochets behind that same post, that same double crochet. So we have completed now half of the next petal as we did before. Now we're going to work directly above the next double crochet into that stitch right there above it. Let's do yarn over, insert the hook into the stitch directly above that double crochet, pull through 2, pull through 2 more. Again, yarn over, same stitch, pull through 2, pull through 2 more. Then we work behind this double crochet. Yarn over, hook behind the double crochet, grab the yarn, pull through, and complete the first double crochet. Yarn over, and then complete 1 more double crochet. chain 2, and then slip stitch behind that same post, behind that same double crochet. And there is the next petal completed. All right, the next step was again slip stitch, and the slip stitch is behind the next double crochet post. So to do that, we turn the work, and then we insert the hook behind that double crochet, grab the yarn, pull it through, and make that slip stitch. Chain 2, and then 2 double crochets with the work turned behind that same post. Again, yarn over, behind the double crochet, pull through, and complete the second double crochet. This is where we are. And again, we're going to do 2 double crochets into the stitch that is directly above the double crochet. So yarn over, insert the hook, grab the yarn, pull through 2, oops, too fast, and pull through 2 more, yarn over, 1 more, two double crochets behind this post. Chain 2, and then slip stitch behind that same post, that same double crochet. One more petal done. Next, slip stitch, we turn the pattern, turn our work, and we slip stitch behind the next double crochet. This is the chain 2 space. We skip that, don't do anything about it, turn the work, and we work behind this double crochet here. Alright, slip stitch, chain 2, and then 2 double crochets behind that same post. As we did before, 2 double crochets into the stitch directly above the next double crochet, yarn over, here's the first one, and here's the second one. And then we've got this post. So again, the next step is to complete this petal. So we're going to go and work behind this double crochet, and we'll make 2 double crochets there. That was one. And that was 2 double crochets. To complete the petal, we'll make 2 chains and then slip stitch behind that same post. And I like to turn my pattern for the slip stitch if I feel like it's a little bit tight to keep things neat. Okay, so now we have to complete the other half of this petal. To do that, let's make a slip stitch behind the next double crochet. So turn the pattern, insert the hook, and slip stitch, chain 2, and then 2 double crochets behind the same post with your pattern turned again upside down. So this is the first double crochet, and then one more. And lastly, let's connect with a slip stitch to this first chain 3, the top of it. So 1, 2, 3, that's where we're going to connect with a slip stitch. And let's be really careful and neat about pulling really slowly and slip stitch. Lastly, let's pull this yarn, cut the end, and we'll end up hiding the tail ends in the back. For that, we'll use a crochet needle. Okay. Let's pull one through, and this is the one I'm going to use to attach the bead. You can do that by using a crochet needle, but I'm just going to use a small hook, smaller hook, to attach this bead. There you go. And I can just tie these 2 tail ends in the back. Okay. Let's hide this one too. Let's go up this way. Okay, you can just move them around to open the petals a little bit, just like this. And then the last thing we want to do is attach the hook, the earring hook. We'll open it slightly and then pick a spot that is centered on one of the petals. And then we close it. And there you go. 2 beautiful mint colored earrings. I hope you enjoyed this pattern. It was a little bit challenging to film it, but if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer. Just leave a comment below and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.